Welcome Capricorn to your mid-month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you, my friends, in the mid-month. Best message, please, for Capricorn. Best message for Capricorn. Hope you guys are having a wonderful August so far. Guys, there we go. Ooh. Exciting quest is what I'm really getting off of that one. New exciting quest coming for you. Feels like something is opening up for you, or you're waiting for something to open up. It does feel like there could be something a little hindering though about this situation. It's like I'm on this exciting quest. I'm trying to get to where I'm going, but there is something that you're not really quite clear about. So it does feel like there's something kind of holding you back, something that's standing in your way. There are feelings I'm really getting out of this. Let's see what's going on. Knight of Cups. Clarifying on the Knight of Cups is not only going to clarify on that, but the entire reading. It could even be a Scorpio that you're looking at. Maybe you're waiting for them to come through to offer these cups to you, but you feel like they're holding back, or there's an obstacle in the way. This is love. Otherwise, it could be anything. It could even be a job, something standing in the way of the job. But it does feel like there is something very exciting, some kind of proposal or something. Communication with the throat chakra. So it's almost like, yeah, maybe it's communication. Maybe you're having a hard time communicating with this person, and it's kind of holding you back the relationship. Like I said, relationship could be a job. It could be a friendship, it could be a love situation, it could be co-workers at work, the boss, however it is, the neighbors, right? It could be just the guy at the grocery store trying to tell you that your pudding will be ready when the pudding comes in, and you're like, I don't want to wait a month for my pudding to come in. I want my chocolate jello pudding now. So it could be just something just as little as that. It could even be the guy who's fixing your car telling you that they found another obstacle within the car. Who knows, right? Take it how it resonates. It could be anything. I do try to maintain it down to just a couple of little incidences though, and take it how it resonates. What doesn't resonate, you throw away. It's your own story. But just saying, it could be literally anything. So try to keep it as open as possible. There is that conflict and defeat. I knew it. I felt it. I said it. Why? Because you had material harvest in the past. It was like, I'm trying to put this together. I'm manifesting this. I'm really sowing in the seeds and waiting to reap the rewards. But then it just feels like this, I don't know, this tree fell in front of you. Victory and success. Well, that's a good thing. So hopefully that victory and success will come right through and say, it's okay. You know, I cut the tree down, moved it, jumped over it, however it was, jumped hurdles. With the material harvest over here, it was that you're really putting in the effort and the work over here and really waiting for the rewards to come through, whatever the situation is, and really communicating it. So it wasn't just you planting the seeds, you're actually having great communication by saying, this is what I'm doing, this is the way it's going to be, and really communicating that to maybe not just the universe itself or to yourself, but maybe to other people as well. But there was some anxiety going on. It's almost like you were kind of stuck in a mental bubble. So there's some anxieties that go around trying to plant these seeds. But you're trying to nurture the situation. Maybe you're trying to fix a relationship. Could be with the mother of your children, the father of your children. Could be your own mother. It could be a motherly type of person that you're trying to fix things with. Maybe you're trying to replant new seeds. And waiting for them to grow with a harvest, because we see harvest, right? The imprints. So however it is, it does feel like you were trying to plant seeds with someone and trying to nurture the situation. back. It really does feel like more of like a reconciliation type of situation over here, my friends, trying to get them to see it your way, really trying to fix a situation, but it's almost like they're not really listening, they're not really caring, so it's kind of keeping you in your head of, are they really listening to what I'm saying? Listening, throat chakra. Are they going to communicate the way I want them to? No, they're just going to continue over here to challenge me and keep me in challenge mode. So there is definitely some conflict and defeat going on over here, which keeps you in a challenge mode to keep continuing to what feels like continuing to plant these seeds with them. But it's almost like they're not listening, or at least you feel that they're not listening for sure, because they have you in your head really wondering if this is really going to come together. Are they really going to allow this to mature, to ripen, to grow, or are they just really not paying attention? So it feels like, you know, you're on your way to these exciting new areas of your life, and you really want this person to come through and really pay attention to you. But there's a lot of conflict and defeat that they're holding on to. And yes, they're holding on to it. Look at that. The stubbornness. They're being very stubborn over here and very unflexible. There's no flexibility. They're not listening. They're being stubborn. They might even be, for some of you, feeling like they're manipulating a situation. And it's like, how can you manipulate the situation? All I've done is plant these roses and I'm waiting for them to blossom. And you're not going to even look at my roses. You're not even going to pick them. You're not going to do anything. So it does feel like they are being very inflexible at this time and very stubborn about the situation. Wow. And not moving towards you. They're not taking your cups. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe they were trying to fix it and you're not taking their cups and you're being a little stubborn and inflexible. Take it how it resonates. But it does feel like there is some inconsistencies going on over here. And it does feel like there is new plans and new venues that you would like to travel to within this situation. Yeah. You're perceiving this from a higher perception. The higher perception that you're looking at this from, Capricorn, is that they're not going to come. They are causing problems. They are allowing these bumps and nicks and crannies and all these things in the road, and they're not allowing anything to fix. And you do see this. You're trying to stay emotionally above water. You're trying to keep yourself as stable as possible. And you're just really kind of waiting for them to take this cup over here from you. I think that you feel like, you know, if you keep your expectations high and keep giving, right, and keep feeding and keep communicating, that they'll come around. And it feels like that's really what you're waiting for them to come around, for them to allow you to jump the hurdle that they're putting out in front of you. And you're really taking on the authority and really trying to take advantage of all the situations that are presented to you. Yeah. And the communication, you know, it feels like you're still trying to communicate even though they're not really listening. And they're definitely not communicating. Look at that. That's communication in itself, and it's upside down. So it's like, you're not even listening to me. That's really what I'm hearing. You know, it's like, look at all the opportunities and all the advantages that we have over here with the Seven of Swords. But it's almost like they're allowing themselves to walk away from something that you're trying to fix. It's almost like maybe they're even taking advantage of the situation with their inconsistencies. So maybe it's like temporary. And it does feel temporary. It feels like they will come back around. Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. Yeah, see, they see that you're trying to offer them cups. You definitely could be dealing with a Scorpio. Or a fire sign. Leo, Aries. A lot of Aries, a lot of Scorpio. However it is. It could be anybody. But it does look like they do see the ships coming in. It does look like they're finally going to, right now in the present, but it's going to be kind of towards the, I guess you would say like kind of like the future present. You know what I'm saying? It's like not today, but maybe in 3 or 4 days that's still considered present. They're going to start kind of looking at these cups that you're kind of that you're presenting to them, meaning they're going to start opening up and kind of listening a little bit more to what you have to say. And actually, it feels like with the Three of Wands, are kind of realizing the ships that you're trying to push at them. They're finally looking at your rose bed. Let's put it that way, right? You planted these seeds, and now they're kind of looking at them, saying, yeah, I see your roses are opening. And that's good, though, because that means you can kind of see your ships coming through, finally. With the victory and the success, Cap, you have your own card coming out over here as the Nine of Coins. So it does feel like through the independence of the communication and really working and planting those seeds, you're finally getting the success that you want. Because like I said, about 4 or 5 days from now, I would say that they're actually going to start seeing it kind of your way a little bit more and removing the obstacles and challenges of, I'm going to say tearing down those barriers that they've been putting up, those walls, you know, and actually kind of listening a little bit better. Their listening skills seem to be better. They might even start being more communicative, talking wise, where you might felt like they were a little silent for some of you. With the victory and the success and the Nine of Coins, yeah, it's just really showing that you're finally traveling in the succession of where you want to be and feeling like they're definitely moving towards you. You guys could even be dealing with, now I have Aquarius coming through, a lot of air coming in. And you feel like they are moving more towards you. It feels like there's a little bit more movement, a little more listening, a little more communication to where you want it to be. And here we go. Yes, now they're breaking down those walls and really taking up the barriers. Now the conflict and the barriers are actually more at a compromisable area, right? Kind of compromising on whatever it needs to be compromised. If you were saying something about moving or wanting a new car or whatever it is that's going on within the situation, they're listening more and they're compromising more on the levels that you need them to be. And that's good because it feels fair now. It's fair because now it's fair that you're actually listening to me, taking, you know, my cups over here and really being on the same page as me for once without just being completely against me or blocking me out, ignoring me, however the situation is. So it feels like you're having a more fair conversation, and actually probably a conversation instead of just feeling like you're the only one trying to resolve a problem without them really, maybe even just giving a crap, right? For some of you, you're like, I don't even think they even gave a crap. So yeah. And it feels like the fairness is more simplistic and it's more nurturing towards your emotions more than anything. And it could even be, it's just fair. It just feels like it's a fair thing. It's more comforting to know that they're actually paying attention. So that way you will be out of your head. Yeah, separating from the swords. Separating from any kind of anxieties or anything that feels hurtful and painful because it's like you're not listening to me. You know, so it feels like the conversations are a little more, just like I said, just fair, equal. There's going to be more equal give and take. Now, when you speak, it's going to be like they're listening, you know, and maybe they'll actually say something back. That would be amazing, right? Hello, did you hear me? Yeah, I heard you. Right. So something on that level. Like I said, take what resonates and what doesn't. But it does feel like there was a lot of unfairness over here that you were really trying to get to this situation where they just were not interacting and listening at all. So, you know, and if it is getting a new job, it's definitely feeling like they're actually now looking at your resume to actually communicate to you, calling you, texting you, telling you that they actually received it. If it's you just going on a new venue or needing something of materialism like a car or something, now, you know, they'll actually work on your car instead of just sit over here and tell you, you know, this is broken, that's broken, but not really, you know, giving you full details I don't know where that's really coming from, because I felt that in the very beginning, something about a car being broken or something, and them not giving you details, and you're trying to, you know, fix this car. You want them to communicate with what's going on there, and it just feels like they're kind of, I don't know, and in the end, it might even be like you're in your head, like they're trying to hide something from you. But it does feel like they're coming now to you to allow you to understand the assessments of what's really going on. And maybe I'm getting, I don't know, I felt that car before I even got this card here. So take it how it resonates. Like I said, it could be anything, but it does really feel like communication breakdown, but it does feel like it was some kind of reconciliation to begin with, where it could have been that you guys got so overheated about a situation that caused all this conflict. And now you're just trying to reconciliate, to say, okay, you know what, let's have a better conversation, right? Let's try to fix that. Yeah, see, peaceful resolution coming out. So there definitely will be a peaceful resolution. Some of you, it is romance with a loved one, okay? And there will be more helpful people around you, and that will be those helpful people, like with your car or whatever. Maybe you even need somebody else to call you to let you understand something. So maybe it's even someone different, right, within the area, having to actually go around somebody else to get your answers, right, to actually have somebody talk to you about the situation. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye.